Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday, October 1st. We actually have a full moon today, and I haven't really posted anything about that. Now that I'm looking at my calendar, I have one viewer. Hello, hello, hello. I just wanted to pop on real quick and do a quick video. Something came up. Hello, Piper. I had a meeting this morning and an interesting question came up on what is it that I do to help stay connected and help stay grounded. And I noticed that there are many people that are struggling right now. And what I want to touch base on is really taking the time to get connected with your higher self. And because we have a full moon, I think that this is a really good opportunity for you to do this. And what I mean by connecting with your higher self, and for those of you who don't know me and are just watching me, my name is Jennifer, and I am one of the owners and founders of the Garden of Enlightenment and creator of the Fifth Dimension Empress Academy. And I'm going to start this video going all the way back to basics in the beginning. And for those of you who don't know what your higher selves are or don't even know what it is that I'm talking about, well, you have a soul, you have a purpose, you have your core essence of who you are. And we go through life, and when we come in, we're really connected with who we are, but sometimes, programs get installed. We may say something that someone doesn't agree with. And so we block off our true essence of why we came down here, what it is what resonates with us and how we connect with people and all those things. And so many people are disconnected with themselves. And it's interesting, now that I'm talking about this out loud, this topic has been kind of reoccurring this week. That's the problem. So many people are disassociated with who they really are, what it is they really want. They hate being in the 9-to-5 job that they are in. They don't like the current relationship that they are in. Their lives are not working out for the way they are. You're 40 or, late 30s, and you thought you would be further along, and it just hasn't worked out that way. We live in a world of uncertainty right now. Many people are really taking the time to reflect on who it is that they truly are and what it is they really want in life. And that is the whole point of this. But many people are suffering because they don't know how to go about doing that. How do they figure it out what it is that they want? If things are not working exactly how you want in life, you have the choice to turn around and make that change. Well, how do we do that? So this is what that video is all about. And this is something that has helped me, and a technique that I've been utilizing for over 3 years. And journaling is huge. It plays a huge part in you connecting with who you are, what your dreams are. A lot of people, I didn't know, I had no clue what it is that I wanted in life. When people asked, it's like, okay, most women can testify to this. When they're in a relationship and someone, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What is it you want to eat? Well, I don't know. What is it you want to eat? I didn't know what I wanted for a lot of things in my life. And journaling is a technique that really helped me hone in on what it is that I seek. What are my desires? Just because you're with somebody or you're around people, family members, or whatever it is, doesn't necessarily mean that you have to agree with their points of views, okay? But many people go along with the crowd, and that's one of the things about the Great Awakening is you finding out what it is that you want. And the more that we get back to who we are and who our core essence is, and getting back to the center and not being disassociated with spirit, with ourselves, what happens is those around you, it magnifies, it trickles, it vibrates out. Okay. Most people want to fix the things outside of them first, and they think everything inside will then correct. It's the exact opposite, and that is how the universe works. Well, one of the ways that we can do this is by journaling. And I go really, 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 like, one of my whole sections in the Empress Academy is specifically on journaling, which helps you increase your intuition, which helps you what are your desires are when it comes to income, the way you want to live, how do you want your life to look like. I had money blocks. I was blocking money and prosperity because I had programs that were instilled in me from a young age, and they weren't even my thoughts. They weren't even my beliefs. They were my parents' beliefs. And connecting with yourself, you really have to figure out what are your triggers? What are your limiting beliefs? Where are your blocks? Where are your programs? The best way to start doing this is to take the time to start to journal. Now, I'm doing this video because what I'm going to be start doing is that we've just built a new online community platform. And so I'm going to be posting some of the stuff that I have that I use with my clients. I'm going to be posting some of that information, these journal prompts, things to really help trigger you and give you things to write about throughout the week within the new group. So if you haven't seen the advertisements or the post already, I do highly recommend go look at my page. You'll find the post. I'll try to tag it at the very bottom of this. Do join the new community, because one of the, I'm going to be giving some informative information out to help you start to figure out what it is that you want. Why did you come down here? Ask yourself that. If you don't really know, or you're going through life and your definition of how your reality, is it really yours? I want you to ask yourself that. Is it yours, or is it someone else's belief? And I know a lot of people lose their identities when it's not just like what has been installed in us when we were younger, but also, in relationships. I highly recommend that those in relationships do this work as well. What is it that you want? Don't, the divine feminine and the divine masculine in any relationship, the way that relationship is supposed to work is each individual is supposed to be doing their work and their balancing. So if an individual is lost within a relationship and their relationship becomes the other person's relationship, where are you? Where's your core essence? Where are you as the individual? What is it that you bring to the table? So it's really important. And a lot of things are going on currently in the collective and around us that are starting to help you bring awareness to this. And so with all this information that you may be, a lot of people are asking these deep soul questions of themselves. It's the Great Awakening. You're going to start to see life in a whole different, the way that it truly is, and not by that mask. So I'm asking these questions, and I'm told to ask all these questions. I'm guided to do these videos. Is what is it that you want? What is it that you bring to the table? What are your desires? Okay, so I'm going to be posting my first journal prompt over in the new group. If you haven't joined already, please join. We would love to see you over there. We've going to start limiting, like I'm going to be doing a couple of videos here and there on Facebook, but the whole vibration is shifting, and the main point is that I hate to, for those of you who are watching and resonate, it's been a very rocky and rough year for most. And even though we are so close to the finish, it usually gets a little bit more rockier right before it gets to, clear days. You have to go through shit to beautiful things come out on the outside. And so that's what's currently happening on a micro level and on a macro level as well. With that said, the more that you start to do your work, the more that you start to balance you within and really take the time to figure out why you're here, what you came here to do, and start living life the way you were intended to live, and stop going against the grain, the easier this process will be. And so that's what this new group is all about. So it does have something for everybody in it. I highly recommend. I feel bad for people that are suffering out there, and you don't need to suffer, and you don't need to suffer alone. So that's what this group is for. We would love to have you over there. And for those of you who are watching, like if you are a woman who is really ready to unleash their soul and step into their purpose, power, and prosperity, the Empress Academy doors are open right now. Open enrollment ends October 31st. Classes start November 2nd. And we do have, it is affordable. We do have a payment plan. And for the first 10 people that sign up, I have extra added bonuses in there as well to help y'all get started. It's a 6-month program, and we're going to be running challenges and specials in the new group. So a scholarship for the Empress Academy will be up for grabs. So please go over there and make sure that you check it out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for those of you who stayed on and watched. And please make sure you like and subscribe and share this out. If you know somebody that will benefit from this video and really would resonate from it, tag them in the post, drop a comment down below, and I'm going to start getting you those journaling prompts to help trigger those things deep inside of you to really start to do that soul work and bring that stuff up to the surface. And let's start clearing it out. Okay, let's start shifting and really start getting in alignment with who we are. All right. So much love, guys. I hope that y'all have a great day, and I will talk to y'all later.